Welcome to the final match of the main bracket of Napoleonic League. Today we have 23 versus Deuxieme. Going to be a very interesting battle today. Deuxieme is being led by, I believe, unidentified Chris, and 23 by Yaps 5000. And Deuxieme consists of, Deuxieme Core, which is a 90 elite line, an Irish elite line, 18E, and then a giant mixed line. While 23 is made up of 21E and 2E. And today they will be fighting on MSJ. Very well known map. A lot of elite fights happen on this map. We'll see today how they play around with this field, this road, and this chateau. Remember last fight we had on this map, it was, I believe it was Romania versus Guard, I think? Or Anglo-Iberian versus Guard? One of those two. Yeah, Anglo-Iberian versus Guard. Anglo-Iberian put up a very good fight that game. Heavy concentration on the road and on the fields. So let's see if they do the same today. Deuxieme even going to be able to hit their cap? Don't worry about this glitchy terrain. It gets like that a lot of time. It doesn't render in properly. Let's see here. Who's leading both or all the lines? So it looks like White Devils will be leading the Deuxieme mixed line. Victorian most likely, maybe Exilus leading 9E. And Spartan leading 3. Ramsful leading, what's that, 18E. Chesters do 23. I believe that is 2E Fusiliers, which will be led by either Napoleonic or Deuxieme. Fusiliers do 23. That is 21E Fusiliers, which will be led by Rogue. Jaegers do 23 EME, which is, what's that? That is Eisenberg or 2E's Voltigears, which will most likely be led by Blaster, maybe Soggy Croissant. And Voltigears do 23, which is 21 E-Volts, which will be led by Yaps. What a cute couple. Fangosi and Ruski, ladies and gentlemen. Should be starting shortly. I believe they're just figuring out the cap at the moment. I think today's definitely going to be a very hard fought fight. I feel like a lot of people would think that Deuxieme might win, which, who knows? Don't know yet, but either way, I'm sure it will be a hard fought one, as this is the final match in main bracket. Whoever wins this one moves on to winner's bracket, and whoever loses moves to loser's bracket. And whoever loses this match will be fighting 40 next to move on from the loser's bracket. Looks like 23 here is forming up. Is Deuxieme doing the same? Not yet. Again there. Surprised that Deuxieme has been the one rallying slowly today. Who'd imagine that it's 23 as it's simply 2 regiments. Oh, now Deuxieme's starting to form up, it seems. Both sides are getting ready for a very good fight. Finally, the final Deuxieme landsman into position. Very interesting to see what will happen today, whether they'll fight for the chateau or not. Now we begin. Looks like 23 here is definitely going to be first one to reach the chateau here. It looks like this... Ooh. I don't actually know who's going to get the road first. Deuxieme should be able to reach it first, but I don't know if they'll want to fight for it. Deuxieme... Oh. Oh, Deuxieme is not taking the road. Oh, now they are. But they might get caught up by this line here next to them. So they have Eisenberg here on the right flank with 21E on the left flank. Interesting. I mean, makes sense. They want to play with their own commanders, you know, that they're familiar with. Ooh, not a good push from Irish here. And they have Irish and... I don't actually know who this is. I think it's this either... Actually, no, I think that's 18E. And here on the right, looks like they have the mixed line in 9E. So far, the neutral game seems to be about even, with the right flank for 23 doing much better than the left flank. 90, I believe this is actually decimating 21E here. And Eisenberg is doing very well here on the right flank, pushing back Irish and almost capping them. Wow, Irish barely able to get out of that. Fortunate I didn't catch all that. The Irish is going to make a good counter charge here, but it's going to be thwarted. Ooh, Eisenberg maybe about to cap another flag here? Oh, yep, that's going to be a cap. Eisenberg caps that flag there. I believe that was the mixed line that they capped. Might have been 18E. 18E or mixed line. I don't know. We'll see soon. They about to get their flag capped too. I don't know which line this is capping. That's 21E capping a flag. Wow. So 23 here is up by 2 lines. Actually doing great against Deuxieme at the start here. Yeah, so that was a mixed line, and this over here is... Oh, it's an 84E flag. I don't know. I don't know what the flag that is. I do think this line is going to get out. Because if they could cut them off, but they are going to be far too overextended to commit to it. So I do not think they're going to be able to catch this final line, unless they get flag snipes now. Yeah, they are going to get away, for sure. They aren't pulling off just yet, though. A bit risky. Oh, now they are. Are going to get out. So 23E is up by 500 points almost. Tapping 2 flags here, one on the right and one on the left. One by Eisenberg, one by 21E. Eisenberg Volta Gears here, actually doing great against the Irish specialists so far. A devastating volley from the Irish. So it seems like 23 is winning both the neutral game and the melee. Ooh, but Irish with a great push on the left. Wow. Capping the overconfident Eisenberg here. And there goes Eisenberg. That was a very quick cap. I've just ate my words. Forcing Eisenberg on the right here to retreat, following the rest of the army. Now, Irish here might try and flank around Eisenberg here through the chateau. Doesn't look like Eisenberg's going to fall for it. However, Deuxieme does have them in a bit of a tight position here. Have them backed up against the border, almost. Hopefully the Irish don't overextend here and get their flag lost. Currently the only threat to Deuxieme here is a rush flag coming in. Ooh, 23 might lose a flag here. We're a bit overconfident there and reformed where they shouldn't have. And it is going to cost them their flag. Very easily avoidable situation, fumbled. So while 23 is currently in the lead, it is not by that much and is easily recoverable by Deuxieme here. Seems like Deuxieme just made a fumble in the beginning, but they are coming back from it. Now Deuxieme's just going to bully them while they can, while they're outlined. Very devastating volleys from Deuxieme here. See if 23 can reciprocate it. Pretty decent, but I think Deuxieme is winning the neutral game here. Although this line is being a bit cocky. Ooh, but they did run out of rush, so they did get lucky there. And there is this Irish line that is completely behind the army here, 1v1ing Eisenberg. I believe that is their Volts. Might be... This line composition is all over the place. You have them very spread out here. And 23 is going to pressure the Irish line here to get them away. Three is making a good push here, but Irish is behind them and can do some devastating damage here. And this line is overextending. But they are going to turn on a Deuxieme line and try and get away, but does not. Yeah, no, they are not getting out of there. They overextended themselves way too much, and that is going to be very costly for 23. And they did lose another fight that didn't even notice. Flag's not out yet, but it is very close here. Line to the right should just be putting in supporting shots to try and drop them. Which does seem like they are going to do. It won't be successful, and this line is getting out at the moment. And it is free. They barely got out of there. Very close. Rush line is causing a lot of pressure here. Trying to do as much damage as I can. I'm going to overextend a little here. I don't think they will be capping this Deuxieme flag. In fact, they look to be in some trouble here. They should be able to get out of that, but that was very close. 23 has been playing very risky today. Need to calm down. They're just barely getting out of these tight situations. Ooh, Irish gonna try and make a play on this 23 Fusilier line. Never mind. They were just putting pressure there. Will this Deuxieme line be able to make it out? Does not look like it. They might be dead here. Very close. Yeah, no, they are not getting out of there, and they are gone. Deuxieme is now down one flag, and Irish need to break out now. Going to be very close. Don't think Irish can make it out of here, though. Yeah, one flag drop, all it takes. It's all it took to slow down the momentum. Ooh, the 23 did pull back a line. 23E lost a flag. Oh. So they traded on the left here. They might actually... No. 23E lost two flags here on the left, and that's why that line pulled off. And Irish just capping them. Wow. So much is going on right now. Just back to back here. So Deuxieme did lose a flag here, but was able to trade very, very well. Seems like 23 is starting to falter now, which is very unfortunate for them. Finally, 18 coming back in to support their allies here. Irish trying to make a play here on far left flank. 18E supporting. So they did push them off the road here, which is very good strategically for them. 23 might try and take it back. And Irish will keep extending the flank left as 23 here tries and push them off the road. That is not going to be successful there. Irish getting a good counterattack off. Irish going in for a push. Ooh. Going to be a very close one. They're not getting out of there. Oh, no, they... Ooh. It's not going to be good for the 23 Voltigeurs here. Eisenberg Voltigeurs, who did try to snake on through, but did not succeed. The 23 is going to be losing 2 flags here. Other flag needs to pull out instead of twirling around over here. They're not. They're just sticking around. And now they finally pull. As the right flank collapsed. Deuxieme just doing wash, rinse, and repeat here. With Irish playing a main role here, being the hammer. Just constantly overextending the left flank. And punishing 23 whenever they try and make a play. Irish finally pushed off that road of theirs on the far left. Deuxieme is going to restabilize here. Ooh. 18E will get out of there. Very fortunately. 23 did not pull off enough flag snipes. And Irish pushing 23 off the road once more and nearly capping their flag. Irish just constantly punishing them for trying to fight for that road. And somehow 23 has still not learned their lesson yet. They are barely going to escape that. Deuxieme is heavily overextending here on the right flank though. Trying to go for a very wide flank. It might pay off here. 23 rankers mainly abandoning their flag to go for that Deuxieme flag. And they are pulling into allies here, kind of collapsing the flank and tunneling them in. Funneling them in, I mean. 23 gonna be able to pull off flag cap? No. There's a spasm there. So Deuxieme does have them backed into their spawn at the moment. So if they cap a flag, it could end poorly for them. Irish just consistently extending their flank, putting more and more pressure each time. Deuxieme is doing a full army push here, deep into their spawn. Wish the terrain would actually generate properly. Like 23 might be able to push him back on most fronts, but Irish capping a flag once again. This could go bad for Deuxieme if they don't pull out, as they are in their spawn. And some lines are just pushing even further. I don't think Deuxieme knows how close they are to their spawn. This could end very badly for them. Like, this line center is very smart for being so far behind. These lines just funneling into their spawn could end very badly for Deuxieme here. So most of these Deuxieme lines will get out of here. Irish, though, staying behind could end very badly for them. Does look like Irish will be able to make it out, though. Playing very smart here, having rankers hold them back while the flag guards pull. Very smart from Irish here, but they are going to get their flag dropped, which could end poorly. Looks like Irish is going to be able to get out of this. Just barely. Fortunately, Chasseurs 23 here cannot pull off any lucky flag snipes. That is going to cost them that flag. They are going to try and put pressure here on the rest of Deuxieme to push them back. Will work. Just force them to pull a little. Giving 23 more ground. Oh, wait, that wasn't even Irish. Wait. Oh, this must... Wait. I can't even tell, man. It's either Irish or the mixed line. No, I think this is Irish. Yeah, that's Irish. This is the mixed line, I believe. Right there, making a push here. Could do something here, but they are overextending. They should pull off as they are very overextended here. Deuxieme just consistently pushing 23 further and further into their spawn. Very close combat too. Each side can make a push at any time here. And 2E Volts playing very heavily for that flank. Actually, that's 2E Fusiliers. Or Chasseurs, whatever. Ooh, flag on left, didn't even notice that. Wow, Deuxieme very quickly capping a flag. I believe that is 9E capping one of the 21E lines, I believe. Deuxieme taking that momentum to try and push for another. It's not going to work out here. Deuxieme will have to pull back eventually as that rush line comes in. And just a constant back and forth here on the road. It does look like the 2E Volts are getting pushed back slowly over time. Although, they might be able to cap this. It looks like they are going to cap that for sure. Just one more snipe and it's down. 2E Volts did win that against Irish Specialists here. And Irish Specialists are down, so they did trade. 18E over here coming towards them, but can't do anything. So that is going to give 23 the momentum they need to make a push here. So they do have a rush line, and they are a line up. So now for a good minute or two, 23 will be able to dictate where the battle happens. Which will be important if they want to close this gap. He needs to send some Rambos in to try and distract them so that they don't close them in, which they are trying to do currently. They are trying to box in Deuxieme here against the border. Does not look like it's going to work out. Although one Deuxieme line may fail to get out here. So they do have one flag lagging behind greatly. Actually, 23 might have capped a flag already. I could have just missed it. It looks like they most likely did, as they only have 2 flags over here. Yup. Looks like they will be able to get these 2 flags out, though, most likely. It will be very close. And they are going to have this other Eisenberg line over here ready to hold off the rush line coming in. It looks like they will not continue with the flanking here and will pull off. Do not want to commit and overextend. Irish are trying something with the Chateau, but it is going to leave the rest of their allies weakened for a short amount of time. So Irish going for a long flank here. Looks like it will pay off as Eisenberg took too long to pull off there. Irish is going to get out of there and is going to slow them down. In fact, they'll go back in here and they might be able to cap something. Thankfully, 23 did not pursue that. I would say would have gotten capped there easily. And they are going to fight around the chateau here. Which is kind of a death sentence here. They're going to try an old strat here with some rankers to go through the window. And Irish are going to go through here to try and soften them up. Which will work out. And they are going to go through the window to make a push. A very good flank here if it does work out. Now, Irish easily have the advantage here, as it's easier for them to go through the window than it is for the enemies. But then they're going to switch it up on them. While Eisenberg does have quite a few rankers in the chateau and house, which does limit their numbers. Irish are going to make a hard flank here. Ooh, they are folding 23 here on their left. Not good for them. Putting them in a very bad angle here. Could be very costly here. This flag is not being picked up. Looks like they will get out, but just barely. Very close there. Then on the right here, they're just trying to chase down Irish, but it's not going to work out. If Irish does countercharge here, and they pull it off, then they can easily sandwich this. The rest of the army on the left just being constantly pushed back. 21E is just constantly being put on an angle here that they don't like, forcing them to pull off. And Irish just being a constant thorn in Eisenberg's side, not giving them any breaks. And 21E is going to pull into Eisenberg, which is not good. They aren't going to be able to recover from it. Looks like it's a final charge, and with this final charge, it will mark Irish, or not Irish, sorry, Deuxieme winning against 23E. Very hard fought battle for sure. Honestly, unfortunately not close, but it was an extremely hard fought fight, very back and forth here. 23 did take the edge in the beginning, but was consistently getting wiped. Ooh, 23 capped the flag in the very end. Didn't even notice. I'm gonna be able to fully cap it. No, they are not. Very good fight from both sides. Both put up an excellent fight. Let's see here. Which lines did the best? Irish, obviously, that's a given. 90 did amazing. And on their side, it was the 2E Fusiliers and the 21E Voltigears. Performed the best on their side. Very hard fought, with the best fragger being a mere 223 from 90 Caribs. Actually, no, it wasn't. It was Muffin, York, and Death Cell. And Voltigears do 21E. Very, very, very hard fought.
Préparez-vous! Vive la France!
Let's see the volley fire here. So this does mean Deuxieme will be moving on to finals bracket. Or winners bracket, I mean. 23 will be losing their first fight and moving on to losers bracket to fight 40 next. And that is the volley fires. And with that, that marks the end of the battle. Good game to both sides. They both put up a very good fight, especially 23 and Irish. Even though at the end of the day, 23 did lose badly, they still put up an amazing fight and had a great start. It was a very good fight. That being said, that is the end of this fight and the end of this video. Thank you all for watching, and I hope to see you next time, which will most likely be a stream. Yeah.